Alright, be right back. Just like a minute or two, and then we can get going. Alright, we can get started now. Hello, Randomscapes 185, how are you? So, firstly, here's the plan today. I was going to watch Haunted round of 16 of 1. However, because like someone requested it from yesterday, and I forgot that Haunted got canceled. So I think he was talking about Randomscape, or not sorry, not Randomscape, but High Stakes. So I mean, I could probably watch at the end if there's more time, but we should probably get into the quarterfinals. Let me watch my reveal. We already have done that. Okay. Come on, quarterfinal. Where are you? Hey, here we go. Quarterfinal. 2 of 1. Okay, well. Alright, so here we have Apollo and Rolling Robot Ravens against Odyssey and Meta Mafia. And off the bat, I mean, I would predict Odyssey and Meta Mafia to win this one. It's just, their Auton's really good. I'm pretty sure they're better than Red Team's Auton. And, like, they're probably just gonna win by Auton. But who knows? The driver on Apollo is pretty insane, so could outmaneuver something. But I'm pretty sure Odyssey and Mafia won anyway. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think. Oh, we got a failed autonomous already from Meta Mafia. Oh, wait, never mind. I guess it wasn't failed. Okay, well, there we go. And you get not bonus in the middle. Oh, with a missed hook. Okay, so you're just trying to make sure maybe the line or if there's bonus there, but there's no bonus from blue here. Red, wait, I think does red get, who gets bonus? Red, I guess, 48 to 55. Oh, whoa, no, 58 to 45. Something, I guess, red Auton bonus. Oh, never mind, blue Auton bonus. Okay, well, who gets, okay. I think blue is gonna get the bonus here, and, right off the bat here, let's go a little bit before driver control. You have Rolling Robot Ravens or something, over here. They're pressuring Meta Mafia. they could try and de-score some of Meta's blocks here. But, I mean, you aren't, I'm sorry, but you aren't. I mean, Meta's right there, they're ready to hook in the bonus. So, to save extra time, just match load and get some match loads, and then try and get bonus long goal and then defend Meta. For Meta's side, they need to, hook into the bonus, and then defend, Robot Ravens here. And then over here for Apollo, yes, they need match load first, and I would match load 6 or however however much they can hold, and then contest the long zone and then defend once they have bonus in the long goal. And for Odyssey here, they need to don't use their hook. They don't want to use their hook in this scenario. I mean, that's kind of obvious. I mean, I feel like they'd probably do something like that. So, I mean, if you use your hook here, bonus doesn't stay the same, and you have blocks on this side, which Apollo can just hook that much easier. But it does put Odyssey in the amazing position to just defend Apollo the entire time. It could be easier said than done because the driver on Apollo is really, really good. But let's see what ends up happening here. It looks like, yeah, so that's what I didn't want, because Robot Ravens here, they're going to go for the D score from Meta, but I just don't think that's a good idea because there's no way you're stopping that. There's no way you're D-scoring that. And now you're just wasting time. You should have match loaded and then trying to get a bonus. Are they stuck? No, they're not stuck. And then Meta takes out their own. Do they? Yeah, they take out their own blocks, which is a very smart play, which means Robot Ravens can't take out bonus in the long goal now. They have to pick up blocks in the field, or they can match load, which they should probably match load now. Apollo are very interesting going for a. Can't tell how many blocks they have, but they might want to just match load those. I don't know. What is Apollo doing? Like, actually, what are they doing? I have no idea what they're doing right now. And we have a big D score over here. Yeah, so they're gonna. Robot Ravens is gonna match load, score some, hook in the middle. And what does Meta do? Like, do they even try to? Okay, yeah, they're trying to stop Robot Ravens over here. And they're just trying to time the hook. I mean, they should have. Meta should have not have went up here. They should have been back here. You know, when it was about to D-score, hook in, and then D-score back. So, a misplay from Meta. Apollo, I have no idea what they're doing in this match. They need to get. They're just gonna focus long middle goals, which is. It's a little bit of an interesting approach. I don't like it. I don't really like it that much because. What is Apollo doing? They're actually selling their team right now. They went and swatched over to Meta. That's not good because now Odyssey, they have a full long goal. I mean, you have a block there, but besides that, it's probably gonna be pretty difficult for them to lose bonus unless some blocks get over here. And they have the right positioning to go for middle goals, which Apollo had just strived to get, and now it's just gonna be just taken away. So, I mean, Apollo just needs to defend this long goal here, which, I mean, that's what they're doing. I guess they're trying to get one bonus in red in the middle the entire time, which is, it's just not a good idea in this scenario because of Odyssey and Meta. And they're just going to out middle goal you because of positioning alone. Oh, nice. Red gets that's exactly what Red needs to do. Robot Ravens have been doing pretty fine, except the beginning. But they are in a great spot to D-score hook. And nice block by Meta. That's what I was trying to tell Meta to do. Or that's what Meta should have done back here with the red bonus, and they executed well over here. So no more red. Make sure Meta's got to stay back here because red robot here is definitely going to try for another D-score hook. It needs to catch those blocks in time. But Meta is going to keep them pushed back, which is just not a good idea. I don't even know why they're doing that. They should have just went a little bit up far instead of trying to push them back away. Because most likely, Robot Ravens is going to get that D-score. I mean, all they really need to do is just turn, which I think that's what they do. I think they just turn their bot. Okay, I mean, yes. I don't know what Meta's doing. They're kind of selling the team. Not gonna lie, they've made more mistakes than Odyssey in this match. And they just suicide a whole long goal. And how Red is in such a great position. And Robot Ravens could just defend this long goal the entire time. Try and descore these blue blocks here. Apollo's going to go for a great meta goals, which is exactly what they need to do. Defending Odyssey in the process. And Odyssey really needs to get this long goal here from Apollo. Meta needs to get this long goal here. They get some blocks. They need to descore hook right now. They're just going to... Oh, nice! What a sell! What a sell! Okay, well, I guess they went back here because Meta was going to go over here. But I mean, it's still... They're still selling. Because you just hood here and the meta just stays in place. There's nothing you can do, so meta just stays in place here. Control bonus towards blue. Blue gets control tie over here, so nice job. Odyssey and no park. So overall, pretty sure blue wins. And I don't think this is control. Yeah, they're happy. So that means blue bonus in this long goal. This block does not count because it's on the line. And that should secure a blue win. I'm pretty sure. So I mean, nice plays. I mean, Robot Ravens were doing a pretty good job. Other than the beginning, they were doing a pretty good job. Apollo kind of sold the red team though. Like seriously, they just got rid of position when they needed positioning. Like the positioning and spatial recognition was way off this game. I don't know what went wrong. But yeah. Odyssey did really good this match. Didn't do too much wrong. Meta, however, they made quite a bit of mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. Quite a bit of mistakes. They almost sold. Meta almost sold their team, but Odyssey, well, Meta did clutch up at the end with that long goal. But nice quarterfinals match. That was a pretty fun one. Oh wait, did we skip the first quarterfinals? It's alright. Now they're doing a game, it looks like. Okay. Next up. No. Yes. Here. Okay, so we're gonna have Apex and Blastoff against Meltdown and Carbonated Potato. This looks like an incredibly fun match. I feel like it could go either way. I forget who wins this. I forget who wins this. I think Red Team might have won this, but I can't remember. But looks like a pretty fun match. Yeah, can get into it here. And here's Autonomous. I feel like it's just going to come down to whoever has the better Autonomous. And for the long goal section, better long goal Autonomous. It looks like Red is going to have the better long goal Autonomous. So Red is in such a beautiful position to just come over and defend, what's that? I forget this team's name. Defend the spot here. And then over at Apex, they need to use their hook, bonus, defend. Then this team needs to do the exact same. Hook, get the bonus, and then defend. Although really, it could just be like hook, stay over here because it's going to hook back, and then you hook back again, and then just try and get bonus back and forth. So you definitely need to be aware of that. It's just going to come down to a driver diff here. And then this here, I mean, so Red is just going to go straight in defense mode on Meltdown. Yeah, that's Meltdown. Whoa, and we have something completely different. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. This interesting approach. This is a really bad approach. Oh gosh. Oh, what are they doing? I know what blue team's doing. Blue team are double long goaling, and they're trying to win by long goal. Oh my gosh, that's not gonna work. don't think blue team got control bonus either. That's not gonna work. What are they doing? They're selling. Bro, there's no way that works. That's a horrible strategy to do in this scenario. What a sell. Why would you even... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why would you do that? Why would you do that in this scenario? They're trying to win by miracles. Why would you do that in this scenario? Oh my gosh. Well, it gives Blast Off a good opportunity to match load. And this team just needs to D-score hook, and it's going to get bonus. That's going to defend 2 bots, but you have to watch out for the D-score hook there. Get D-score hook. Okay, so Apex just needs to remain bonus in a long goal. Okay, and now at this point you can see blue are like, oh my gosh. 2 people on 1 long goal. This is not a good strategy. Which I mean, I don't know why they thought that was a good strategy, but no, why would you do that? So now they're gonna lane off like they should have at the start, and I think that sold them the entire game. Honestly, right here, game is done. Red wins, just because they try to go double long goal at the start of the match. Like why? Like why would you do that in this scenario too? Doesn't make sense. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, blue needs to get the D-score hook here. I think this is this meltdown? I can't tell. But they need to, I guess they could just hook back, score, hook, bonus, defend. This bot really needs to defend this guy the entire time, because this bot has loads, and it is wanting to, score those and get bonus. Oh my! And then Blast Off, they need to defend this bot the entire time. Okay, they're just gonna, oh. Yeah, there they go. So now they're in a scary position. Blue has blocks in the long goal, and they have to make sure that Meltdown does not hook these into the bonus, or I'd be really nervous if they did, because then it'd be a pretty close match. Oh, it's a pretty bad use of a hook there. So now it's a controlled tie, and we have my cell. I did not realize. Look, red team double cornered. What? Double cornering in this scenario is extremely bad. You don't want to double corner right now, because now you're giving space to blue team, who can now get bonus in the long goal, who can now get middle goal, and then can defend at the same time. Okay, red team sold the bag. Blue team sold the bag. I mean, what is happening now? So now blue is just going to get some blocks in the long goal, hook, and get bonus. And it looks like Blast Off was like, oh crap, that was a bad idea. And then it goes for middle goals. Which, I mean, that's respectable, but they need to pick up some long block, or some blocks in the long goal. Red needs to get control bonus back, and they do. Oh, but they de-score some of their blocks, so it's pretty bad use of hooks. But at least it's gonna be hard to de-score those blocks, and they need to defend this spot the entire time. I think this is Apex right here. Yeah, Apex. They're just gonna defend. They're gonna switch off, grab this long goal. Definitely a really good play. And now Blast Off can get some blocks, and then hook. Oh, nice hook. But oh, okay. Well, blue team gave red bonus, and then now back. See, it's just a hook game. Hook a game until you get bonus and the control bonus, and you're good to go. Yeah, honestly, it's probably a good idea too to just de-score all those, because it's pretty risky for blue getting the bonus here, because there's some blue and red mixed in. Now you can just get the that one block in the bonus. Nice. Okay, well, they tried to, but they didn't get it. Hook over here by Apex. They need to keep the bonus in the long goal, because the guys with 30 and 15 seconds left. And they have to make sure that bonuses do not lose. What blue really needs to do right now is try and get middle goals. This spot here needs to leave long goals and go for middle goals. This spot here needs to protect this long goal. This spot here needs to go for middle goals. What's it gonna do? It's not gonna go for middle goals. Now it goes for middle goals. Okay, and then it has to park. Okay. But red doesn't park. Oh, red! What a sell! Red gets bonus on middle 2, and then that's a red win. crazy stuff. Oh, hook at the very last second. That's some crazy play. That's some pretty good driving. Yeah. So basically, you don't want. Okay. If you're in a deep, tough elimination matches where everyone's good, you don't want to double lane. Like they double long gold. You don't want to do that. Why would you want to do that? It set blue in such a horrible position. And then red could just do whatever they wanted here, grab middle goals, just defend, and then like blue is like, okay, I got idea. They go and split off. And then red double corners here. Double cornering is, well, not really the best idea when you're leaving blue to take out red bonus and put in blue bonus. Not a good idea. Crazy cells from both teams, but red did less amount of cells. And now for the last quarterfinal match of the day. Oh, I think we're on semis now. Semifinals, okay. And then now it is Killer Instinct and BarkBots against Odyssey and Meta Mafia. Now probably just gonna be Killer and BarkBots winning just solely because of their Auton. Although blue team has a decent Auton too, I don't think Meta Mafia, they don't have their hook working, which is sad. But no, red will win based solely because of their Auton and driving skills, which does end up happening. Nice to see the autonomous now. Be really cool to see the autonomous now. There we go. Okay. Okay, it looks like all the autonomouses for red is going to plan as well as Meta's and Odyssey's Autons. Ooh. I think BarkBot's Auton actually failed there. But Killer's in a great spot. In this position, they don't want to go straight for Meta Mafia here. They want to just stay right where they are, because Meta is just going to hook, push away, and Killer needs to time it right, and then hook down, and then push that away. Now get the blue blocks out. Red will be controlled still, and then Killer can go for a Meta. Meta, they have to get control bonus. They need to hook and get control bonus, and hope that Killer, if they did what I said, misses the timing. And then once they have bonus, defend Killer the entire time. And then for BarkBots, they need to not match load, just go straight into hook, bonus, and then defend Odyssey the entire time. Odyssey needs to go straight towards BarkBots. If BarkBots decides to match load here, I would hook a little bit. Or if they decide to match load, come over, hook, descore, defend. You should do that either way, although that'll be kind of hard if they don't match load. But I mean, if you have the driver skill, that will be pretty nice. So let's see what ends up happening here, and the driver control of that is sometime. And then it looks like blue is going to get odd time bonus, which is actually going to be a huge, huge factor. Very huge for that. Yeah, Killer is just going to stay right where they are, because they cannot let the GT go, and they missed the timing. And Meta now has bonus and long goal. All Meta has to do is just defend Killer Instinct the entire time. BarkBots is going to go right into descoring those long goals, which is exactly what they need to be. Odyssey leaves for some reason. I think they tried to match load, but they're like, let's not match load. BarkBots is coming over to descore stuff. I guess they thought BarkBots was going to match load, but I mean, the best move was to actually hook, so I don't know what they're thinking anyway. Now Meta can actually, not Meta, BarkBots can actually descore this hook in a huge blunder by Odyssey that probably actually cost them the entire game. Oh, never mind. Odyssey hooks back, and then now they're in a great position. Still a fine position, but Odyssey's gonna try and get bonus here. Oh, no. Don't do that. Just hook here and then hook over here. For BarkBots, because BarkBots need to get bonus here, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. Killer needs to get bonus here. I feel like they can actually outplay meta if they like just go in circles and just hope that their driver is just built different. I think that's exactly what they're gonna try and do. Just have to evade Meta Mafia, has to get to the long goal, and then Odyssey destroys the entire long goal, or BarkBot does, which is okay. Killers go for long goal, which is a great move. But they lose the long goal, actually. Killer needs to pick up the blocks and then grab a bonus over on this goal. BarkBots needs to defend Odyssey, and then when the time is right, needs to hook, get in bonus for the long goal here. So Killer will be picking up some blocks, and they don't have enough. They need a few more blocks. That is just going to hunt Killer Instinct down, which is a good move, because you cannot give space to Killer to score on the middle goals. They missed the hook there. And the BarkBots, they're having trouble grabbing bonus in this long goal. But if Odyssey here doesn't have any loads, which I can't tell, BarkBots would probably match load. Bonus is fine. And then they're gonna get Killer Instinct. They're just throwing nice hook. That's exactly what they needed. And now they have bonus in the long goal. Now they can go from panic mode to defense mode on Meta Mafia. It's gonna be a low scoring game. They descore metas, and now they can just go on pure defense mode if the roles have swapped. And then over for BarkBots, they have to disrupt bonus, because it's just whoever gets bonus in these long goals is basically going to win the match. So once you have bonus in the long goals, defend the other team. And if you don't, you need to get bonus and then defend. Each team is trying their absolute hardest. I think Meta is just trying to go for the long goal, trying to evade as much as they can, and then middle goal at the last second. Meta actually gets the blocks, and I think Killer's gonna, they're gonna be able to descore. Oh no, Meta actually does descore that. So Meta, they have bonus in the long goal. They need to defend Killer Instinct now, and then Killer Instinct needs to get bonus in the long goal. Over here, both teams fighting for bonus, because I'm pretty sure that's not bonus. I'm pretty sure that's touching the line. Okay, they get bonus from that. So pretty smart. Okay. I mean, I probably would have done that because I'd have been too nervous for a control tie. It's still bonus for BarkBots. Oh, huge blunder by Odyssey. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at this photo. Screaming, angry, screaming, pointing at Odyssey. Because they make the biggest blunder ever, and they go away from BarkBots. They're gonna get scored. Oh, that's this hilarious screenshot right here. Hilarious screenshot right there. Bro. Because Odyssey makes a huge blunder. BarkBots just need to stay there. And then they get bonus in the middle. Oh. I don't even know. Why would you park anyway? You need to at least go for middle goals or something. Because parking's not going to give you the win. Like, come on, guys. You have to try and get some bonus. Red is, just going to stand over here. So if blue, because I think they're pretty surprised that Odyssey went for a park there. Because a park's not going to win them. Odyssey kind of needs to score. So I guess BarkBots was a little bit confused by that decision. They just stood over there because maybe they thought they'd get out of the park zone and realize parking was a bad idea. That's and then that was a huge great play from there. If you have bonus in the middle for the long goal, defend, and if you don't, you need to get bonus. It's just that's basically the whole story in these tough elimination matches, at least. Check Discord a little bit. Okay. Now we're on to semifinals number 2. And actually maybe see if I can get out my little drawing pin for the next semifinals. I guess we have a little bit of a song thing here for our next finals. Okay, where's the other semifinals? Here we go. Let's back up a little bit. Oof, okay, fine. We'll start in the middle of the Thomas. The great Atoms from Red, from Apex and Lostoff. They're in such a great position right now. And here, I could probably try and use my draw on page. Cool. That's a good color. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure Blastoff right here. They need to not do anything. If they just stay there, they should be good to go. So, they just, oh, draw, yes. So they just need to, stay. They wouldn't want to go for D-score hook over to D-score these 4 blocks. That's just too risky, because then, Kinetic's just gonna hook and then D-score all that red stuff. So by staying, it makes it to where Kinetic can't hook into bonus, and they can't do anything unless they come over this side and hook. And if they do, Apex just needs to come over and then just defend Kinetic the entire time. So it's a pretty interesting dilemma here. But honestly, if I were Kinetic over here, I'll start by going to the match loader, because you don't want to be stalemate at this long goal. I'm going to match load, get some blue blocks, return, long goal, and then hook, get bonus, and then defend red, and then defend red. Oh crap. That means to delete all of that. Oh crap. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that was. But anyway. So that's what blue needs to do. It's just a patience game, kind of. Because you're gonna have red leave and then bonus there. But over on Kinetic. No, not Kinetic. Apex over here. Apex, they need to stay. Oh, there we go. Apex also needs to stay in this spot right here, exactly this spot right here, because Supernova Redeem, they are just going to hook all those to get bonus, and then they'll defend Apex the entire time. So if Apex just stays right here, and when Supernova Redeems comes and hooks, Apex will time the hook there, hook back, grab the goal, and then come over and defend Supernova Redeeming the entire time. So that's basically what both teams need to do. Let's see what actually ends up happening. Oh, okay, mistake already. Looks like Apex just gonna go over and defend Redeem the entire at the start, which is definitely not a good idea, because Redeem's they're gonna hook into bonus, so you just need to stay here and time your hook. But Apex is gonna make the mistake of not doing that, and Redeem's just going to grab bonus in the middle. They're just going to take all their blocks out, which is a smart play. So that means Apex can't take out their bonus. And now they can just pick up these 2 blocks. Oh, you gotta defend the spot. So they're doing fine. You just can't let those D-score hooks. Nice D-score hook from Supernova Redeem. And they just need to defend Apex the entire time. Looks like we are going for a stalemate here. See, this is what I'm saying. You Blastoff's just gonna sit here. Stop hooking. You need to match load first, and then push for middle. Then this will put Blastoff. They'll probably move space over here. Then you can come back, score, and then hook and get bonus and then defend blast off the entire time. And then redeems. They're trying to score. Oh yeah. I didn't see. They got bonus or bonus die. Now redeem gets the bonus. Or I don't even know if that's a bonus. That might not be bonus. And then in that mount, they're gonna go for middle goals. What's team Apex? I think. Yeah. Definitely good play. Blast off is gonna make a pretty not good play. I mean, you just keep defending kinetic. The D-score hook was totally unnecessary here. And it was, yeah, I don't even know what the hook was for, because now you're just giving blocks over here for kinetic D-score. So, why? I don't know. Whoa! What a blunder, though! What a blunder! Kinetic's gonna go over here in this long goal, and that grows, Blue can now score, and then hook into the bonus. What a blunder from Blast Off. That's probably gonna cost him the game. That's literally gonna cost him the game. Why? Oh my. They just leave, they try and get bonus over here, but you have a whole bot right here who's gonna pick up some blocks, score, and then hook, get out all their bonus. That was such a big blunder. Oh my, why would you even do that? Oh my, that doesn't even make remotely sense. Blue is actually gonna miss bonus in the middle, but they did score like Red's entire thing. Because Blastov was like, okay, I'm gonna give you a free long goal. And then Kinetic is like, okay, cool. Yay. Try and get bonus in the middle, which to do, Kinetic needs to keep defense on Apex right here, and Supernova redeem, hook into bonus, grab the bonus. Red team do blast off. They need to get bonus here too. Nice. Now redeem is good on patrol to defend this long goal here. They're going to double long goal, which is not good because now you're leaving this space for the middle goals here so another blunder on the red team. And now Red's just going to double corner, which makes absolutely no sense because did Blue double corner? I can't remember. But yeah, Red's gonna try and get bonus, which is stopped. And then Blue is going to take a win. So basically Red blundered every single, like, they made so much mistakes. Like, it's actually hilarious how much mistakes they've made in a semifinal match. Crazy blunders left and right. This play right here costed Red the game. So first they hook here for no reason. The hook was totally unnecessary, and it gives a D score here out, which is exactly what happens. You could be, and then they just run off. They're like, all right, see ya. I'm just gonna go my own way, which makes no sense. I mean, it's trying to get bonus here, but I mean, you have to leave it up to here because now look how much all the space Blue has. So Blue can just score whatever it has in its load, and then hook, and then get bonus out. And then Redeem's just going to just destroy all of that. I mean, that literally costed Red the match. I mean, Red had hope through the entire match. I mean, they've made so many mistakes through this match, but I mean, they still had a glimmer of hope. But this just nailed the coffin. Like, after this, like, there's no hope for Red. There's just none. That's crazy blunders there. Let's get into our finals match. And I am actually going to make a YouTube video over the finals match right now, so I won't be answering any comments. So I'll just record it here. Hello everyone, today we are going to be reviewing the Speedway Finals for the Signature Event. Speedway Signatures is widely considered as one of the most competitive best signatures in the entire year. It is out there for like one of the top best signature events. And we have an exciting match here against Killer Instinct and BarkBots against Kinetic and Supernova Redeem. So it's going to be an intense match. And right off the bat, you'll notice the red team doing an incredible Auton. Their Auton that red does is the best Auton you can have in a match. BarkBots fails their Auton, but it's actually good. It's actually better for if they failed that. Like it honestly is. Because Redeem fails theirs too. Which means having their own blocks on this side instead of this side is better. Well, I mean, you'd want to do it for Auton, so when you Redeem's works, they can't score much blocks. But there's fail, so it actually puts BarkBots in a beautiful position, because now Redeem is going to have a tough time descoring this long goal, and they can just go on defense mode the entire time. And then over here, Auton for Killer Instinct, they can just keep bonus the entire time. So it's basically just keeping bonus. And in pushback, when you're in these high intense matches, when you have bonus in the long goal, you have to defend the other bot. And when you don't have bonus in the long goal, you have to get bonus in the long goal and then defend the other bot. That's just basically how it usually is. So I'm gonna draw out my draw on page, and for Killer Instinct right now, they need to just stay where they are. And here's why. If they stay here, because blue team right here, what blue needs to do, what the best play for blue is to hook here and then grab bonus and long goal, and then they'll defend Killer Instinct. You don't want that to happen. So to counter that, Killer Instinct is just going to stay right where they are. They're going to wait for the D score from Kinetic, and if they time it right, which hopefully they do, they will catch the blocks and then hook back. And they hook back and then get bonus themselves, and then they can come and defend Kinetic over here. Over for BarkBots. Kind of a similar story for them. If they can just stay passive in this space right here, let me draw that. They can just stay passive in this space right here. That's probably the best safe move, because what Supernova Redeem needs to do is, I don't think they have any blocks in their load, but they need to start off the match by coming over here and hooking this blue and seeing what it can descore. And for BarkBots to counter that, because that's probably what Redeem is going to do, either that or match load, which is both really good options for Supernova Redeem. But the first option I suggested is more equipped to good drivers, and they have a pretty good driver on Redeem, so I'd probably say that's best for them. And then BarkBots, if they can just stay right here, like align themselves to the long goal, it'd be hard for Redeem to descore that. So that's what everyone should do at the very start. Now let's see what actually ends up happening here. And it is going to be a red Auton bonus suit, which is going to be extremely good on the side of BarkBots and Killer Instinct. So on Killer's side, they're just going to stay here. They're going to stay passive. BarkBots, though, it looks like they're coming over here to descore this block here, which is not good. They just need to stay passive at this long goal, and that's probably going to cost them. It kind of does. Honestly, it still puts BarkBots in a really good position, because BarkBots have the entire long goal. They have bonus in this long goal here, and you can't disrupt this bonus. Like Redeem cannot disrupt this bonus unless they score blocks themselves. So it actually puts BarkBots in a really good position. So now they can just defend Supernova Redeem for the entire time. over here. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, Killer's just going to disrupt this hook, and they're going to hook back bonus, and boom, they're going to hook back, get bonus for red. Oh, they actually clear the entire long goal, which is pretty sad. But right now, Killer needs to just pick up how many other blocks they have, score, and then hook into bonus, because if you don't have bonus, you need to get bonus. And then you need to defend after you get bonus, which Killer is new, which is great, really great. But it has to watch out for Kinetic here, because it did score 2 blocks, so Kinetic is in a dangerous zone to descore and get their blocks in the control bonus. But Killer Instinct, they can also descore these blue blocks, so that's what they need to do. They need to defend, and then at the same time of trying to descore those 2 blue blocks, which they will not be unable to, and now blue has bonus, and which means now blue has bonus here. Kinetic has bonus. So now, instead of being on the offensive, they need to be on the defensive and defend Killer Instinct, because you cannot give up that bonus. Supernova Redeem, they're gonna go for middle goals, which is such a blunder. I mean, Barkbots is over here just grabbing some blocks, and they're giving you so much space to score here and hook. And Redeem, it just doesn't take it. They do take it there. They do take it there. I guess there's just enough time for that. But Barkbots are just going to shut this down by hooking back, and Supernova Redeem needs to do what they can to get their blocks into bonus. Killer Instinct needs to do the same. They do find a nice spot, and they will get bonus there. But now they'll descore those 2 blue blocks here. And once they do, nice. Now they're in a super good spot, because now Kinetic can't get bonus in the long goal anymore unless they score some blocks. This means it puts Killer in such a great position, because now they can just go ultra defense. Supernova Redeem, they have bonus in the long goal here. They need to play defense over on this side for Barkbots. Barkbots do have a dangerous amount of blocks in the load. They actually get that in the middle goal, which is a really good idea. Now Barkbots, they can just pick up some of those blocks, and they can use those blocks for long goal bonus. Which, I mean, I think they're trying to go for middle goals, but they really need to contest this long zone right now. And over here, Killer's just doing their best to play defense on Kinetic over here. And Supernova Redeem, they need to do whatever they can. They cannot let Barkbots score in the long goals. But they do a bottom middle, which is a good move, because you only have 20 seconds left. And Barkbots, what Barkbots need to do right now is just defend middle goals. I mean, Killer Instinct. Okay, well, Killer is backed up here because Blue. Blue needs to go for middle goals right now, and they're going to do that, but they'll be shut down because Red knows that Blue needs to go for middle goals right now, and Blue is just going to defend middle goals. Red's just going to defend middle goals, and right now someone needs to park. Looks like Killer's going to park, and then I don't think that's a park. Yeah, no, this is a park on Blue, and then a dominant match from Killer and Barkbots. So it's basically, if you have bonus in the long goal, defend. If you don't, get bonus in the long goal. That's basically how the story goes. And now, going on to the second finals match. The strategy here, just same thing. Same thing, same thing I mentioned, and be really nice if Supernova Redeem can actually stick the Auton and have it not fail this time. Barkbots Auton worked and Supernova Redeems, but they're still in a great spot. So basically, same thing from last time. Killer Instinct needs to stay here and wait for the D-score hook, and then hook back. Catch the blocks for the D-score hook and then hook back. Kinetic here, they need to D-score. Hope that Killer doesn't catch the hook and then hook back. Redeem, they need to hook back and control bonus. And Barkbots needs to just stay right here wait for the hook, catch it, and then hook back. Blue blocks will be gone, and red will still have bonus in the middle. This is going to be really hard for blue to come back. They need to kind of go pretty aggressive here because at the start of the match, both red teams have bonus in the long goal. And they also have Auton bonus, so it's not looking good for blue. They need to go kind of aggressive here. Oh, but Bark makes they make a pretty blunder here. They go straight for a D-score of those 4 blocks, which is a pretty risky move. And it's going to give Redeem the ability to grab the bonus for them. And BarkBots missed out on that. And it gives BarkBots over here, so blue has great position to D-score these blocks as well from BarkBots Autonomous. So this is really good for blue, because blue needs to step up their game, and they need to take back on the Auton bonus. And they have a really nice start from that. The killer, they're gonna play defense. What happens at the beginning here? Oh, big blunder from blue. They didn't go for the hook, which means killer doesn't have to stay here at the long goal, and they can actually come and defend kinetic. Which is exactly what they're going to do. Try and D-score those blue blocks. Just defending the kinetic in the attack time. Over here, BarkBots, they're going to hook back into bonus because BarkBots does not have bonus right now, and they need to have bonus. They get bonus. Now BarkBots have bonus because they need to defend, but if you see over here, Supernova Redeem is ready to hook these 2 blocks back in bonus. So BarkBots needs to stay right here and get ready for that hook, and then catch the blocks and then hook back. And it looks like it's just gonna pick up blocks and there's suicide entire long goal. Which I don't really like that. I mean, I guess it just kind of works because their driver is just that good. But now it does put BarkBots in a really bad position for like scoring wise. While BarkBots is in a great spot to and then blue is just going to go for the middle goals, which I wouldn't really do right now, just because like blue needs to step up their game because they don't have Auton bonus and they kind of need to get rid of the long goals first, especially with a minute left. I would probably advise not to do long goals right now. And then Redeem, they don't have bonus, so they need to get bonus, and they get bonus tie, which is all right. But they really need to actually get the full bonus points. Because remember, blue does not have Auton bonus, so they need to make up those points somehow. And then blue is trying to get bonus here, but killer is just doing such a great job of defending. And honestly, killer moves up a little bit, which is great, because it kind of puts killer in a good spot to grab middle goals once the spot's undistracted. Supernova Redeem, they're making sure that their middle goals do not get descored, which is a bad idea. Well, not a bad idea, but it doesn't work out. Which is really bad for blue because remember they don't have Auton bonus. They need to make up these points somehow. It's just looking so bad for blue right now. And it's literally just because of Auton. It's just hard for blue to get bonus in the long goals now. And I think actually red has bonus here. I think this block is actually touching the white line. So I think red actually has bonus right now. It's not a tie. With 8 seconds left, you can't go for a double park. I mean, you can. Redeem has a double park mix, so I mean, they could try, but not a good decision. They need to de-score something, and they need to do it now. Probably middle goals, unless they have loads, but I don't think they do. And once on the clock, red team does get the double park somehow, and blue doesn't get any park. And that gives red the win, and killer and BarkBots win the signature event. So basically, when you're in a high intense match like this, Auton is huge. So if you can get bonus first in Auton, you can just go pure defense, and you don't need to score and then get bonus at the start, which is really good. So that point as well. Another point is, in these high intense matches, if you do not have bonus in the long goal, you need to get bonus in the long goal. And when you have bonus in the long goal, you need to defend your long goal. So it's just gonna come down to whoever has bonus in both long goals. And then when the time is right, and your positioning is all right, go for the middle goals. And that's basically how these high intense matches is gonna play out every single time. But red gets the advantage because of the Auton, which boosts them up so much, and their driver skill. Their driver skill is pretty crazy. And that will be it for the Speedway Signature. I hope you'd enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, so with that out of the way, I finished the Speedway Signature video. No Discord. So I think we can wrap up the stream now. Yeah, we can wrap up the stream now. So thanks for coming today, and I'll see you in the next stream, probably next week, doing Launch Smoky, some stream like that. Not tomorrow though, I won't do stream tomorrow. But, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week, hopefully, because I do want to stream next week. Yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys.